so it's hearing us now. So, what happened this week, Jordan? Nothing?
Big story is Molson Coors.
Were angles popping?
Big angles popping.
Yeah, I guess Miller Coors pulling out 2015 playbook. I'm going to try it one more time, see if it works.
Yeah.
I think, and a lot of our readers concur, that what we got here is a company, trying to take some of the heat off of their disastrous quarterly and year-to-date results and deflect. And then number two, just perhaps preparing themselves for a sale. But, Gavin says that's the opposite. They're actually acquisitive. And Pete Marino's going to be over not only the high-end brands, but any new brands that might come out in the future. So, I don't know. It just seems to me like I should have done this a year ago.
Well, for the past couple of years, we've been talking about the possibility of a sale, but we've also been talking about it being the JV and just them kind of linking up with Heineken in the U.S.
Right, like they did with Coors initially.
It seems now that it's all one unit, or they've consolidated that,
right,
that they can't. It's all for sale.
Yeah. Right. I mean, it still makes sense to me to put Heineken and Miller Coors together in the U.S., but it doesn't seem like Heineken's eager to do it right now. They got their own plans going with Heineken 0.0, and but I think one thing that they're coming at it at a disadvantage compared to AB because the high end's only 10% of their business, if that. And if you look like even AB, the high end at AB is 30% of their business if you include Michelob Ultra. And you can't move the needle. I don't care if you double it. It's hard to move the needle when it's only 10%. And they don't have a Michelob Ultra. I mean, that's the whole problem right there. That's it. If you want it, they don't have a Michelob Ultra.
Well,
I mean, they don't. Yeah, I don't care how many cases of Peroni you fill. You're not gonna
it
move
always
the needle.
comes back to Peroni.
It always comes back to Peroni. Everybody wants to talk about Peroni. I don't give a shit about Peroni.
You know what's funny is the St. Archer Gold, which is supposed to be the Mich Ultra competitor.
Yeah.
We've been reporting on that for over a year now, and they're still planning to roll it out nationally at the beginning of next year.
Right.
And they keep talking about moving faster, taking more risks, and this Mich Ultra competitor has been in the works for over a year.
Yeah, well, why isn't it already national?
Should have just rolled out nationally for the game. I mean, they launched 2 hats nationally, I think.
Well, that was a huge success. 2 hats.
But,
well, yeah. Is Pure Archer Gold, does it show up in the top 100 IRI brands?
well, it's only been in test markets.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Yes, thank you.
I'll take a. Oh.
Are you done with yours too?
Yeah. Can I get another Shiner Bock if you get a chance? Thank you. Oh, you don't want to be in our video? There you go. But, they ought to buy a brand like that. It's not for sale. The problem with billionaires is they don't need any more money. And so it's kind of fun. I think Carlos likes owning a beer company, so, I don't care how much money they offer him. But, New Belgium's for sale. There's people out there for sale. It's just a matter of making your portfolio more complex for brands that aren't growing.
Yeah, I think they need to take better advantage of the craft acquisitions they do have.
Right.
I mean, AB totally smoked them on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think any of the craft they've acquired has gone national.
Right. Yeah.
They're all.
Thanks, son.
Can I get a Sierra Nevada as well?
Yeah, we're to go. We'll put it on the unlimited beer business daily. Break Express. Thank you. So what else went on this week? very sophisticated podcast.
Yeah, I know.
We really prepared.
Well, I wanted to talk about Miller Coors. Just one other point.
All right.
Do you think Miller Lite, of the three big premium light brands, Miller Lite is the only one that kind of shows signs of growth,
Yeah.
but it's also the smallest brand. Do you think it's at a level where it feels like that's the brand where it's the only one of those three where it should be, where it can kind of grow a little bit?
Yeah, it definitely can move the needle. It's big enough, and I would not be surprised if they came out with the Miller Lite seltzer. You know, and I don't know if that's the right move or not. Bud Light's doing it. You know, if they're going to take calculated risk, as Gavin says, which is kind of an oxymoron, right? I mean, you're either calculated or you're going to take risks. There's no doing both. You can't have it both ways. But yeah, if they're gonna take risks, then that would be the big one to take, and that's Miller Lite seltzer. And I mean, honestly, I used to be really against big line extensions like that, but nowadays everybody does it. It doesn't seem to hurt the brand when you discontinue it 2 years later. So, you know, what do you have to lose?
I think in particularly in the seltzer game, if you want to make a splash now, you have to have a brand that stands out.
Right.
Like, they're getting ready to roll out this Vizzy. They don't even have a label for that. Still not moving that fast.
Wait, what are you talking about? I don't even
Vizzy is the seltzer they're
Oh.
teasing for next year.
Yeah.
That still is just
Yeah.
a silver aluminum can anytime they...
It's still in development.
Yeah.
Still in development. Well,
But, you know, something like that, no one's going to know what that is. And
yeah.
White Claw and Truly, everyone already knows those brands.
Yeah. It's going to be
You have,
tough.
you have to have a big brand attached to the seltzer if you want to.
Yeah, I agree. Well, all right. Well, I don't want to make this too long. So anyway, we're starting to do video podcasts like we used to do. We did it before it was cool, and we're just going to do it. It's going to be low production. We're just doing it on my phone. I'm just recording this on my phone at a bar, and we'll do it every now and then and post it up to YouTube. I'm not going to do all this business. We used to do it with iTunes and do all this shit. It's just too much. It's too much work. It's just C and I doing this. So I'm just going to upload it. It's going to be YouTube only. If you have a phone, then you have YouTube, okay? So you can either watch it or listen to it. It's still the same. All right. Bye.